They said wearing her dress could change your life. They were right, because every woman who wore it never stayed the same. In the heart of the city, there was a name whispered with envy: Serena Vale. Her boutique didn't just sell clothes. It sold perfection. Women who wore her gowns became unforgettable overnight. Beauty, attention, power, it followed them like a shadow. But then, days later, those same women began to disappear from society. Not vanish, but fade. Divorces, strange illnesses, mental breakdowns. And somehow, every time one woman fell apart, Serena only became richer, more radiant, more untouchable, until one night, a new client walked into her shop, and everything began to unravel. Her name was Elara Voss. Unlike the others, she wasn't desperate for beauty. She was already admired. But she had one problem. Someone was trying to destroy her life from the shadows. So when Serena smiled and said, "We're my design, and they'll never touch you again," Elara agreed. The dress was unlike anything she had ever seen. It felt warm, alive, as if it was breathing with her. That night, she wore it to a high-profile event. And instantly, all eyes were on her. Men froze mid-sentence. Women stared in silent envy. Even her enemies backed away. And for a moment, Elara thought she had won. But later that night, as she stood alone in front of a mirror, she noticed something. The reflection smiled. Before she did, disturbed, Elara returned the next day. But Serena's boutique was different, too quiet, too cold. And the mirrors, none of them reflected her properly anymore. That's when she heard it. Whispers, soft, broken voices, coming from behind the walls. "Help us." Elara followed the sound, down a hidden staircase, into a basement no customer had ever seen. And what she found made her blood freeze. Rows of unfinished dresses, each one stitched with strands of human hair, and trapped inside the fabric. Faces, screaming, moving, alive. The perfect women who once wore Serena's designs. They weren't gone. They were sewn in. Their beauty, their luck, their souls, harvested and fed to something waiting in the dark. Then suddenly, a voice echoed behind her. "You weren't supposed to see this." Elara turned slowly. Serena stood there, but she wasn't smiling anymore. Her eyes were hollow, moving beneath her skin, as if something else was wearing her body. "You wore the dress," Serena whispered. "So now it knows you." The walls began to pulse. The dresses started twitching, and the whispers turned into screams. Elara tried to run, but the gown tightened around her body. Stitch by stitch, it began to pull into her skin. "Stop! Take it off!" she screamed. But Serena only laughed softly. "You don't take it off.